All right, so we'll start with structure number 1, going around the very outside of the cell. This is the cell wall because this is, of course, a plant cell, okay? And it would have both a cell wall and a cell membrane. So 1 mark for cell wall, 1 mark for frame of the cell, or keeps the cell's shape, or something along those lines. Something about keeping its shape or being a frame to support it, or something about support and shape. Okay, I'll accept that as the function for the second mark. Okay, so there's 1 mark for the name, 1 mark for the function for each structure. It's going to be out of 22, yeah. All right, structure number 2. Okay, we're looking there at the nucleus. It must be spelled correctly. All right, that's the one I said. Nucleus and nucleolus have to be spelled correctly because they're so close to each other. All right, the job of the nucleus, stores DNA. That's it. Okay, it stores DNA. It's not the brain of the cell. In fact, if they wrote brain of the cell, just put a 0 on top of their quiz. You think I'm kidding, right? I'm not. I told you never write brain of the cell. Not ever. It's not a freaking brain. Okay. I'm just kidding. Don't give them a 0. All right. Give them a 0 for brain of the cell. They don't get a mark for that. Okay. So nucleus stores DNA. Okay. The yellow stuff here with the blue dots on it is the rough ER. Okay. So 1 mark for rough ER and 1 mark for transports proteins. Doesn't store them, just transports them. Okay, then for number 4, okay, we have the ER that doesn't have the ribosomes, so that is the smooth ER. Okay, and I will accept any one of the following functions for the second mark. Breaks down toxins, breaks down complex carbohydrates, makes hormones, sorry, and makes fats or lipids, if they wrote lipids. Okay, I will accept any of those answers for the second mark. Okay, questions so far? Okay, for structure number 5, right, we are looking at the water vacuole. All right. The water vacuole's job is to support the shape of the cell using turgor pressure. They don't have to have turgor pressure today, but in the future, they will require the words turgor pressure in order to get the full mark, okay? So it supports the shape of the cell with turgor pressure, okay? Something along those lines. As long as they've got shape, support, something like that, for today, that'll be good enough. Number 6. Oh, sorry. No, usually it's just water. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything else in there. Okay, and certainly I didn't say that in your notes. Yeah. Oh, you should look at my notes. Google's not always right. Right? Okay, so number 6 is the mitochondria. Powerhouse of the cell, but don't write powerhouse of the cell. That's a junior high answer. That's a junior high answer. What did I tell you the mitochondria do? They break down sugar for energy. Okay, that's what I told you right. Breaks down sugar for energy. I never said write down powerhouse of the cell. Okay, powerhouse of the cell is a junior high answer. This is not junior high. Not good enough. Yeah, it's not good enough. Okay, you got to have a scientific answer. Breaks down sugar. I also said you should say, really technically speaking, carries out cellular respiration. That's what you should be writing as a high school answer. Okay, that's what they do. Carry out cellular respiration. Okay, then number 9 is pointing at the cytoplasm. Oh, I'll go back to 7. Number 9 is pointing at the cytoplasm. Okay, and the cytoplasm helps with intracellular transport, or if they said transport within the cell, or facilitates diffusion. I know, I'll go back to it. You missed that part, you weren't listening. Okay, cytoplasm, okay, helps with intracellular transport, facilitates diffusion, helps transport things within the cell. I would accept that as well. Okay, that's its job. No, doesn't keep the organelles floating. Okay, again, we need scientific answers. Okay, number 7, chloroplast. If you were only going to write one word for the function, what would it be? Photosynthesis. They have photosynthesis, they get it right. Unless it says kills photosynthesis, then it would be wrong. Okay? I once had someone write that. That's why I bring it up. Yeah. Did they say using photosynthesis? Then no. They got to have photosynthesis in there, guys. Yes, it does make sugar, but the most important part, the most important role of the chloroplast is to do that using photosynthesis. Okay? High school answers. Okay? That's the difference. Okay. Number 10, cell membrane. What two words did I tell you must write for the functions of the cell membrane? Endocytosis and exocytosis. If they do not have those two words, it's not right. Number 11. Number 11 is the Golgi apparatus. Okay, Golgi apparatus. Sorry, that's Golgi. Okay, Golgi apparatus, and its job is to excrete wastes from the cell. If they said transport wastes, or I'd accept get rid of wastes. Okay, that's good enough. Awesome. Manages and processes the waste of the cell. That's a high school answer. I like that. Okay. And then for number 12, we have the nucleolus. Must be spelled correctly. The function of the nucleolus. I will accept two things for this. Felix, be quiet. I will accept copies DNA, and I will accept controls protein synthesis. Those are the two functions. It doesn't store anything, no. Okay, technically it does do that. I'll accept makes RNA. That's kind of copies DNA, so I'll accept that. Okay, so it's out of 22. Please give them a mark out of 22. Let them see it, and then I want them right here. Nope.